I don't know why you did. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, one sec. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
All right, I'm here.
Welcome.
Sorry, I was eating dinner.
Oh, it's all good. I knew you were.
What'd you get?
We made salads. So,
Ooh,
Salad.
salads.
What's
yeah.
salad?
Yes.
Thank you.
Hello, Paul.
Okay. All right. Well, everybody, welcome to session 9.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all going through the conversation that we had last week. Get back up to speed here. Where we left off, we started last session with Mael rolling death saves as he had been knocked down by an incubus snake. You come to learn the name was Faltra. He brought Mael back into the middle of High Hall, where a glimmer of Asmodeus appeared and somewhat struck a deal with you guys. Upon that, after that, Ragnar and Thorin had discovered that in the middle of High Hall here, after Asmodeus pulled a lever, the floor had a panel. It was a hand that opened up from an unclenched fist, and inside the hand there was a panel which Ragnar and Thorin have started to go down it. Everybody else is still up here at the top of the stairs, so that's where we will start. Right now we have Soul Whisperer, Vanamir, one of the people that you had saved, Velcora, and Mael is still here at the moment, but see what happens. What would you guys like to do?
I gotta check my items.
So was our original plan was just
My
go back down there and,
inventory.
or to go down there and explore it, right?
Yes, that was what you guys were doing.
Okay, can I light my torch?
Sure. Let me switch over to where you guys are. I don't know if everybody else is following down with you, but at the moment, it's just you two down there. There is a... So, for reference, Ragnar is now at the top of these stairs that lead down into the seemingly catacomby area of High Hall, and Thorin is at the top of it, just making his way kind of half in, half out of the panel, staring at you guys. So you would be able to see Thorin's chest peeking out from this panel inside the hand. What would you guys like to do? Other than light your torch, which I have done for you.
So, is Frank just in there? Ragnar's down there and Thorn's going?
Thorin's like halfway, yes.
Alright. I'll follow.
Yeah, I'll go with.
So, James, with the torch, how far could I see?
I'll treat this like dark vision almost, because you have a torch and it's dimly lit. The catacombs themselves are dimly lit based off of the candles that you can see placed about as well. So it'd be.
I didn't know if they were there or not. Okay.
They are. So
Alright.
I built this one too. So
Okay.
I tried to make it so that it's a little bit easier for everybody. And it's about 30 feet, but it's like dimly lit light. Not everything is like you won't be able to make out something fully, but it's dimly lit.
Okay. Could I? Huh. Does hearing things go with perception, or perception is just straight vision?
You can
feel like-
you can listen for stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to see if I could even just hear anything.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
That is a 17.
17. Okay. So you hear, like skittering every once in a while. Not overly loud, but it's catacombs. So you, with the 17, you can see that there's some cobwebs and stuff like that. Some skittering. You're not entirely sure if it's just like rodents, if it's spiders moving about in this area, but it's you hear stuff like that. You don't hear talking or fighting or anything of that nature. You just hear the sounds of little animals or something crawling around.
Okay. So I guess I'll look back up and I'm gonna be like, "Are you guys coming down?"
Yeah, they were. I'm just pulling them in. Sorry.
Oh. All right, then I'll wait for everybody to get down before we start moving. Up
Why don't
here.
I have full- Oh, he's there.
It's beaten. Oh. Thank
Luke, I am your father.
1 second, because a little rusty on Tailspire again. Alright, I think we should be good. Alright, so everybody's starting to make their way down. It's just easier if I threw you up top there-ish. There we go. Alright, you guys have started to make your way down. As you're making your way down, with that perception check as well, as soon as everybody steps in, you hear the panel close above you. And as the panel closes above you, Mael is not with you.
Do we just get trapdoored?
I gotta erase Mike's phone. That's better.
Frank, you're very low on my end.
Velcora is with you though.
I will check my mic volume. That. All right. I mean, yeah, I guess we start making our way through this, I guess. If this is the way.
Well, it looks like there's a diverging path.
Yes, there
I feel like Vandermeer should go first,
is.
though.
Which way? Left or right?
You
Oh,
can
dear.
pick.
Vandermeer?
Do I have a coin?
Yeah, I mean, you have some money on you that you could,
Oh yeah, I'll flip a coin. We'll do
Heads and tails.
heads or tails. We'll go heads. We'll go right. Tails will go left.
All right.
Flipping heads, we go right.
Okay.
You guys can move yourselves if you want. I'm not gonna.
I am
don't see
just
other
watching.
people.
Oh, you're just watching.
I
I don't see anyone.
don't see anybody.
There we go.
Weird when it does that. I don't know why.
When I zoom in, it does it.
I cannot move my sword, so.
All right, so we're going down to the right.
Who's the? Oh, the chick is the which color, right?
Yeah, the person that you
I'm not. I don't want to apply. I want to go down.
you don't want to fly no more.
No. I think it might be easier to walk this.
I'm gonna pace right behind Rachno.
We
While keeping my eye
are
on
down on the floor.
my friend.
If we went right.
Yep, you guys have made your way to the floor area there.
Drop it to the floor.
Okay, so as you guys make your way down this floor here, you just see in this area, it looks like it could be maybe a tomb or maybe some kind of final resting place for things that priests, anything of that, warriors or other servants of El Terrell as you're moving down here. There's candles like lit on the wall, but it's very much like catacombs of like Paris up in here kind of deal as you see underneath here.
Actually, you know what? Can I make Arcana check?
Sure. What are you looking for?
I want to see if I feel any magical essence, like if I say that prayer that they were saying upstairs, if anything would happen to prayer was to who?
Torm.
Torm. That's it. I got names somewhere in these notes. Torm. Nah, I only rolled a 9. I ain't gonna figure much out.
You don't really gather much from that roll. If they're like, I mean, if you want to go ahead and say the prayer, you can absolutely, but you don't really. Just like looking around, yeah, you basically get what you got. I'm going off your perception roll from before.
Yeah.
That this is very much. It looks like it could have been, or it is, an active tomb-like area for priests, warriors, anybody like that that served El Terrell or High Hall in the past.
So, guys, I'm wondering if I say this prayer that they were saying outside by the bridge or by the castle that activated some stuff. If we say this prayer, do you think anything would activate down here?
But wasn't there like some kind of ruin outside?
Yeah, this is also true. And statues.
I honestly feel like too much would happen to Stephen Fast.
I think if we find something like a statue or a ruin like last time, maybe.
Alright. Well, we get up to this wall and we gotta choose again, left or right.
Whichever way you guys want to go.
Left.
Left. That was very convincing. Is everybody alright with left?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, left. Dude.
Keep having to enter build mode to move Jake. Alright, so from here, it's dimly lit to your right hand side down this little area. Can I have everybody's passive perception?
That's great. 12.
Okay.
Passive perception? Oh, how do I check
Also
that?
12.
So if you're on D&D Beyond and you go,
Should be
it'll
on, like,
say
the left-hand
senses. It's
page.
under saving throws.
Oh, 13.
Okay. So, Vanomir, you can see, which is odd because it is so dimly lit down here, but you do make out down at the end of this hallway to your right. I mean, you can see it in Tailspire, but you see down there seems to be a small isolated tomb that is not surrounded by anything else. It's just a little tomb that opens up at the end of that little broad stairwell there.
Gotcha. Well, guys, to the right, I see what looks like. Do you guys see that like tomb up there? It's like right up the steps over there.
Oh, dude, we should
It's
totally
by
check
itself.
that out. We should totally go check that out.
I mean, I'll follow you guys to it, but I kind of don't like messing with the dead. I mean,
Yeah,
you guys could.
I'm also a little iffy on messing with the dead man. That's a
Like,
little...
I'll read around it to see if it has any importance or anything, but I'm not opening the.
Oh, yeah.
Even if we could, we don't know how heavy that thing is.
Let's just like, hover around it, see what's around.
Yeah, I'll walk up. I'll move up.
Yeah, I'm interested enough to walk up to it, but I'm not going to open it.
Slowly walk up.
Slowly, so you're moving stealthily.
Yes.
Okay, then
Sure.
give me a stealth check then for
Yeah.
whoever is moving up that way, please.
Yeah, that's a critical failure.
That is
Go fa-
that's a nat 20.
I
Yeah,
trip
nat 20
over
for you.
my tail.
Yeah.
Oh wow! So you roll a nat 20. Okay, good. Thank the Lord.
Okay.
With my 3 proficiency.
So with that, Ragnar somehow moves ahead of you and moves a little bit quiet, faster, and just makes his way and is now somehow leading all of you to this tomb. Thorin and Vanamir, you guys are crouching, and Thorin does indeed step on his tail and lets out like a little yelp, like something like that.
Darn.
Vanamir, as you're walking, you forgot that Soul Whisperer is in his sheath in you right now, and Soul Whisperer is just kind of dragging, like in his sheath, it's just dragging against the stone floor.
Gotcha.
Nothing comes of it, but you guys are now making your way. It seems like nothing has come of it, but you guys are now making your way towards this tomb.
Good. Can I do it? Can I investigate?
Sure.
Around it?
Sure.
I guess. Which just sucks, but.
You want to do an investigation just to see what's around it, or you want to do?
I want to. I want to see like what's going on around it. Like if it's like, I don't know if I can sense if it's like booby trapped or anything like that. But
okay, give me an investigation check.
Okay. 6, which is terrible.
6. Okay.
Yes.
With the dimly lit, coming from the dimly lit fire coming from the torch of Ragnar and the candles kind of burning on the sides of this little enclosed tomb area, you do see that carved in on the top of the tomb, it's a body of a young woman. And she's got a gleaming greatsword at her side. It's carved into the stone of this tomb, so it's not a physical thing, but it's just, you can see that at one point in time she held in this depiction of her, held a gleaming greatsword at her side.
Is there anything written on the walls to say who this person might be?
Give me a history check.
History. Where? Here it is. 14.
14. Okay. So there is a little underneath, like closer to the bottom, right on the side of it. Just the wordings and the way that it's written around the encompassing of this tomb. It says, years before the companion appeared in the sky, which some of you may have known from based off of conversations that you had with Mael in the past. The companion was one of the suns that it was a blackish blue orb kind of sun in the sky that appeared above Elturel for the longest time, and that was a lot of source of its moonlight, like at nighttime. So years before the companion appeared in the sky, a young red dragon made life miserable for the residents of Elturel. It ate livestock, burned crops, and demanded tribute. Then one day, a scruffy-looking, unarmored woman, wielding a great sword, marched up to the dragon and hacked the beast with her mighty swings. Before the stunned creature could fly away, she slew it, A startled and overwhelmed populace rushed towards this woman to thank her and reward her for her bravery. As they approached, however, she fell dead. The unknown woman was laid to rest in this special place in the cathedral, and her body has never decomposed. Her non-magical greatsword was placed at her side. Rumors suggest that she was an incarnation of Torm, or that Torm's essence filled the woman and inspired her to defeat the threat.
And who knows this?
Right now, Ragnar, but I'm assuming he's reading it, so I don't know if he's reading aloud or if he's sharing that with you. But...
Sorry, I'm writing down notes as James was talking. Just give me a second.
Is there anything written on the tomb itself?
That was written around the tomb, around the sides of it. Carved in along the whole outside of it, that long paragraph.
All right, guys. So the tomb says, "Year before the companion showed appeared in the sky in El Terrell, a young red dragon made life miserable in El Terrell. Until this scruffy lady, showed up with her greatsword and battled the dragon, eventually slaying it. As the people of El Terrell were going to congratulate her and honor her, she fell dead. They put her here under the special tomb under the cathedral. Shockingly, she never aged or decayed, and they laid her with her non-magical greatsword. They say that she might be a reincarnation of Torm."
So this is.
This is a tomb of fucking badass. Is what I'm
We're
thinking.
sure the sword isn't magical?
Yeah, that's what it says. Gonna be honest, I'm not opening it to figure. I mean, by all means, you can do whatever you want, but I'm not opening to figure it out.
Can I perform an Arcana check on the tomb, see if there's anything magical about it?
Yeah, absolutely. Go right ahead.
I mean, this lady slayed a dragon. I ain't trying to piss her off, you know.
Fucking 8.
An 8. Unfortunately, you don't sense anything magical with an 8. I'm sorry.
You don't sense shit.
Wanna open it?
Listen, if you guys want to open
Certainly
it,
try. Go right ahead.
I'm gonna take a step back.
Does anybody else want to try to open this with me?
Oh, I'm down. Oh, I'm there.
Oh hell yeah! Okay, let's do it.
Oh, I'm there, brother.
Okay.
Hell yeah! Okay, let's
Alright.
do it.
Belcora is just gonna stand off to the side and kind of looking at you puzzledly, like, why are you messing with this? But she's just like, okay, whatever. She's not gonna actively try and stop you. She's just like inquisitively looking at you.
There could be a timepiece in there. We don't know. We gotta investigate everything.
Hell yeah! All right, let's open it.
All right. So I'm gonna give you the choice. Either both of you can roll me a stealth check, or not a strength check. I can't speak. Okay. So either both of you roll me, or one of you roll twice, and one of you roll with advantage.
I'm gonna let Vanamir. You should roll twice.
Okay. Now strength. Okay. Yeah. Strength. Okay.
Just a strength check.
Oh my god. What the fuck is going on, bro? I can't roll for shit today.
Okay. All right.
6?
Okay.
How do I roll a 3 and a 1? What the fuck is going on?
How are you the champion of the fight pits?
Bro, hey man, you know, we're in hell. This is different.
Yeah.
So with that, you move it slightly. You don't have it fully open, but there's a little crack. Like, you know, the top of the tomb moved a little bit. You guys can you guys can certainly try again. I'm not gonna tell you no.
I'll go and help him.
All right.
Okay, so
3
now
bodies.
you got 3.
I want to add my magic hand.
You want to add your magic hand?
Yes.
Okay, so then
Together!
So then for this one, I would like everybody to roll once, and then I'm gonna take the collective. It's a strength check,
For
not a
shit
save.
either. Oh, that's safe.
Hey, now I do fucking 21.
Let's go.
21,
hold on.
a 2,
20.
and a 30-20. Okay.
Hold on. Where's my strength?
This thing's about to be.
I got a 17.
17. Perfect.
Oh,
okay.
Baby, we're gonna break this wall behind it down.
No. Please no. It's
Oh,
took
yeah.
so much time. Okay. So sure enough, the top of the tomb falls over to the side, and inside of it you see the body of a woman that, as Ragnar had described and as inscribed on the side of this tomb, a woman, blonde hair. You can't really see her eyes because her eyes are closed because, you know, she's dead. And blonde hair, has a band around her head, and she's adorned in she doesn't have any armor on. She looks like a commoner at this point, in just kind of like farming clothes, like that like dirty brown kind of like shawl over herself, and like tan pants. And then next to her is a greatsword.
I look at Vandermeer and say, don't even think about it. Because I'm his sword. He can't get another sword.
But it could be another timepiece. It sounds to me like a timepiece. It killed a dragon.
Let Thorin use it. I'm not letting you have 2 legendary swords.
Okay.
I'm not letting you have too much legendary swords.
Brother, I use a staff.
What if I just hold on to it, and then I can give it to Anake?
We could sell it.
Mm.
We can
Or
sell it. I mean, it's
crossbow?
probably really expensive.
All right,
I mean,
you can
the
hold
legend-
on to it. But I'm not gonna let it upstage me. You hear me?
Okay, understood. It never could.
Well,
Okay, so for the time being, you can add a greatsword into your inventory.
Okay. How do I? Do I have to go into my character sheet to do that? All right.
Yeah, I mean, if you want me to, I can.
Character.
It's up to you.
No, it's fine. I'll do it. As much
Is
as
there
it takes a
anything
little
like
bit.
written inside of the tomb
Can I
or anything?
search?
You don't. Give me. Let's see. Give me.
I was about
either-
to ask the same exact question.
Give me either an Arcana or a Perception check.
Alright, let's retry this Arcana.
Arcana or Investigation. I'm sorry.
Great sword.
I got a 15 in Arcana.
15 in Arcana. Okay.
I have a great sword. Now.
Nice.
So there's nothing written inside the tomb, but you do see that the symbol of Torm is on that silver band that goes around her head.
So guys, the symbol of Torm's around her headband. This may also be of some value.
you speak my language.
I'm saying this could be like something for protection. Someone could wear it. I don't think we sell this. I think we hold this.
I'll take the headband and see what happens.
Okay. Let me pull it up real quick. As you pick it up, you're removing it from her head.
Yeah,
Okay. Are you doing it carefully? Are you?
yeah,
yanking-
absolutely. No. Not gonna yank it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just give me a straight D20 roll, please.
Yaga.
Uh, 5.
5. Okay.
I'm dead.
No.
You
No.
blow up.
You didn't roll a
Everyone's going
10. You die.
I'm dead.
So as you remove it off of her head, and you do it quite dexterously and get it off of her head, but then as you take it off, you see her body wither and turn into a skeleton. She is no longer preserved.
I knew it.
Whoa.
Ragnar, you killed that woman.
Well, she was already dead.
You don't know that. She didn't look dead.
Why was she
That's
buried in a tomb
crazy.
then?
Was the head maybe the headband is a timepiece and was keeping her immortal?
Can I, as a fellow timepiece, try and use my magic to see if I resonate with it or some bullshit?
Sure. Give me an Arcana or a History check, please.
All right. Where's my history? Yeah, I got a 9.
Got a 9? Okay. That's not too bad. It wasn't overly high because you guys have learned a lot about Torm so far.
Oh.
So, what you do know from this is that it is a headband imbued with the essence of Torm, who is, as we've gone over a couple of times, he's the deity of law, duty, and righteousness. It's an item that you can use. I haven't made it on D&D Beyond yet, but I can send it to you, Frank, if you're the one that's holding on to it.
Yeah.
And it's an item that needs to be attuned to. So when you wear it, short rest, 2 hours or so of it being on you, then you attune to it.
Okay.
You don't gain from that roll, you don't gain exactly what it can do, but you do know that it is a headband that is imbued with the essence of Torm. Especially from what you just saw. So
I
it
hate
seems...
to burst your bubble.
Oh, sorry.
I hate to burst your bubble, guys, but it's not a timepiece. It's just I think it's imbued with their god or something.
That's still pretty crazy, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'll serve us well later.
I guess I'll. Does it have to be a headband?
I mean...
Like, do I have to put it around my head?
What, you want to wear it as a choker?
Sort of like.
I'm kidding.
Sort of like
No,
a
you could-
do-rag around the neck, yeah. Sort of like.
Or can't you put it on? You could put it on your bicep like John Cena.
Well, if I turn invisible because they can't see him.
Oh, that's sick. That would be sick.
That would be so stupid.
So it is a headband, however, creative uses I am absolutely fine with. However, you want to say that you wear it, I'm fine with it.
I'm gonna wear it like as a Fred Ascot, like in Scooby Doo.
Okay.
Oh, I know. Oh man, that's a very vivid image.
I mean, not for no. We kind of are in a creepy place. We're trying to solve a mystery, So you gotta go with the whole thing.
I love that.
Okay, so you'll need a short rest to become attuned to it, and then I will make it on D&D at the end of today and make sure that it gets to you. But in the meantime, if and when you guys do take a short rest or a long rest tonight, down here in these catacombs or wherever else, I'll make sure to get you exactly what the headband does.
Could we put the top back on?
Wait, I want to take her skull.
Oh, there was a scroll there.
No, the skull, her head.
Oh, wait, hey.
Martin, why are you defiling this young lady?
It's for later.
Yeah, like goddamn, like she was dead. I just made her look ugly. You're taking her head.
No.
It's for later.
I'm 100% going to worry about it, Thorin.
It's for later. Don't worry about it.
I'll be looking at you a little sideways, pal.
What, we raising the dead?
Maybe.
Whoa.
What?
I know it.
You can raise the dead.
Whoa.
Again, don't worry about it. Just I'm taking the skull.
This is like straight out of the fucking movie.
Okay. All right. So you can add to your other items the skull of this woman. You have not learned her name yet.
I swear to God, if we just took. I swear to God, if this is actually Torm and we took her head off, I'm gonna feel fucking horrible.
We're good, brother.
The sword and headband is one thing, but that's decapitating a person.
Okay. So now, what would you guys like to do?
I would like to put the top back on the tomb Out of respect.
Going off of your rolls before, easy enough to do with all 4 of you.
Awesome. Let's do
picking
it.
it back up and putting it
I mean,
back
this
on.
person did slay a dragon. It's pretty badass.
This is true. This is true.
I think
Let
we
her
got
rest.
some badass shit.
Let her rest in peace from this point on.
Can I talk to the girl that's with us?
What's that?
Can I talk to the girl that's with us?
Sure.
What's her name?
Her name is Velcora. What would you like to say to her?
Valcora, are we like getting some bad juju from doing this? Are we bad people?
I mean, it's hard to tell because you did help me. You know, you did this. I don't think one act defines good or bad. As long as your heart's in the right place, you're saying these things might help you. Maybe that's been the key all along, or maybe it's something that could have helped us and made us not be here.
Get that.
Thank you
It's a
for
great
your wise words, Valcora. Let's proceed.
All right, so we're gonna go back to the original hallway.
You guys start
Mhm.
making your way back.
We're gonna solve a mystery.
Thorin put himself in the corner. He's hiding from me.
Nobody puts Thorn in the corner.
Except myself.
So I guess we're going to this end wall.
Which one? Which way are you guys?
We were going this way, right?
Yeah,
So
that's
this
what I
end
was
wall?
imagining.
Okay.
Right.
Yep.
I'll stop,
this
and then we'll
one.
make a decision on direction.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I think we go right. We went right, left, right. We went right, then left. I think we go right.
okay, I follow the logic. I got you.
Okay.
Sure.
So you're going right. Over here. Okay. As you round this corner, you see to your left.
Nikki Grandma.
Nikki Grandma. Nope. You see a large oval. It's square in here, kind of, but you see a large oval table made of fine red oak filling the center of this room off to your left over here as you round that corner. It's, lit in there. It looks like there are chairs that are also made of oak. They look fairly comfortable, and they're all just set up around this large oval table.
I don't know if I need a perception check for this. Maybe. Do they look like they've been used recently, or it looks just spider webs on everything? And
You can see, based off of your perception before, and from the general look of everything down here, it looks like it hasn't been used in a while, and that it's very. There's a lot of cobwebs and there's a lot of dust.
All right.
Is there a chair that looks more important or is bigger than the rest?
No. Surprisingly, every chair is the same size.
Okay, I float up to a random chair and wipe it off with my magic hand and then sit down.
Okay.
is there anything on the walls, like pictures, paintings?
No.
That shit is not
no-
perception.
Yeah. Give me a perception check, please.
Yeah, I think that'll just be easier for everybody. 18.
18. Okay.
I'm just looking for like text, painting,
Thanks, Mike.
something describing what exactly this room maybe was used for.
Okay.
Sitting.
Oh, I can't.
Maybe
I have no
you
rebuttal.
got it. You solved it. You solved the mystery.
We're better than Scooby. It only took us 10 minutes.
There are paintings on the wall. Particularly, I didn't put them in because none of them looked, but like these blank pieces of wall in between, like the
Paintings are supposed to be.
panels. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So in there are just, you see, sitting down, almost exactly where Soul Whisperer decided to take a seat. You see Torm sitting there, and he is surrounded by high priests, and it looks like this was a council room where they conferred and met with Torm and went over exactly what was going on in Elturel and the surrounding areas.
Well, that's cool. This is a meeting room for important meetings, it looks like, with Torm and his advisors.
What seat was Torm's seat?
The one to your left. Let's see. The one where I placed you. I don't know if you can see that. It would be
Yeah.
the one next to it.
I rise myself and sit in that chair.
Okay, there you go. So it would be that one that you're in now.
All right, boys, I'm in control now. I'm Torm. You all have to do what I say. And I don't know what I want you to do.
You're stupid.
You guys know I'm the captain now, all right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What were you saying, pal?
Right, Councilman Thorne?
Aye.
Hi.
Aye.
Anybody second? Aye.
Aye. Perfect. I swear-
Alright, so is there anything else?
Velcora just raises her warhammer. Like, okay, whatever. I guess this is what's happening now.
I bang my magic hand on the table and say, "This meeting is now adjourned."
Is there anything else in the room? Or is it just empty? I mean,
You guys can give me an investigation check or perception. I don't know what depending on what you guys are looking for. Sure.
I'm looking like if there's anything on the table, under the table, maybe something trying to hide. I rolled a 17 for investigation.
Roll a 19 for perception.
Perception. Okay.
I'm just kind of looking around.
You see Soul Whisperer first. You see that these paintings of Torm and everything are kind of shimmering a little bit and getting a little bit changing every once in a while. It's not something that you would catch normally with the naked eye unless you're actively looking at it. And it seems to, at times, go from Torm to Archon, the person that you are going after that has the Hand of Vecna. So you see Torm change to Archon, and then the High Priest change into other Dragonborn, other humans, other sorcerers, other his people that he has, Krull, and all them just sitting around him at this table, almost as if like being down here in hell is changing the picture and messing with it.
Hey, guys, you see these pictures? It looks like they're changing a bit when I look at it. Like at first I was seeing, the guy who was sitting in the seat, but now I'm seeing the bad guys. Like, I don't know, is it because like there's some time jump going on, or I don't know what's going on around here?
As he says that with your investigation check, Rachna, he says time jump, and that kind of jogs you to think a little bit. And what you gather is not that it's a time jump, but it's because of the plane shift, how Elturel came down here into the Hells, and now Hell being as unmerciful as it is, it's going to try and change and rewrite the history in its own image. And at the moment, Archon is somebody that even Asmodeus is afraid of.
So it's not, I don't think it's a time jump. It has to do with the plane shift. Since Elturel is now being dragged into a different plane, the plane of hell, the surrounding areas and everything in Elturel are going to go more towards Archon. So we just saw that somebody was afraid of Archon. Not just somebody, the somebody was Asmodeus was afraid of Archon. So now Hell is shifting Elturel into the likeness of Archon being the hero, Archon being in charge. So everything's going to start changing.
That doesn't make sense. That's
Welcome
just
to the house.
why. Oh, you're right.
All right. Where are we going to go now?
Back to the hallway.
I guess we got to make a right because left brought us in the room, so we got to make a right.
Yes. Right
You
is
guys
the
don't
next
forget that-
logical step.
Yes.
We're going
Don't forget that
this
seat's
way?
my seat.
Yeah.
Okay?
What?
Don't forget that this is my seat. Okay? So stay in my seat. All right.
Okay. So you guys are making your way here into this. As everybody walks in, I would like. How are you walking in? Are you walking in again stealthily, or are you just stretching along?
Walking slowly, but not trying to hide.
Okay.
Cautiously, I would say, but not like tiptoeing.
Okay, then I would like everybody to give me a just a general stealth check.
Sure.
Even though you're not going stealthily, you're still doing it quietly. So I just want a general check.
18.
I got
11.
9.
A solid 2.
No stealth.
No stealth. Again, I trip over my tail.
No, I'm taking that one as a group. You guys succeeded. So, in that one, as you guys are approaching this general area, it's a large crypt. And with that, who's leading the charge right now? Would it be Ragnar or is it Vanamir?
Max, he has the torch, no?
Torch. Okay. Ragnar,
Yeah.
can you roll just a d6 for me, please?
D6. That's this one. Roll. I rolled a 2.
Okay. So as you're coming up to, we'll say, about here, right? As you're coming up to about there, you see what seems to be a couple of dozen frightened people that are cowering behind all of these little alcoves here. Are home to I don't know if you can see, if you look to your left, they're home to a bunch of like sarcophaguses as well. So you just see a couple of different people that looked very frightened, and they're just kind of cowering behind the sarcophaguses or sarcophagi. Their eyes are, like bloodshot red, and their cheeks are stained with like tears. They're all just kind of hiding out down here. You see.
Okay, so when you say people, like, do I make them out to be people, or do I see like they are people? You know what I'm saying?
They are people.
They are people.
They are.
Okay.
A couple of dozen frightened people. We'll say, because you rolled a 2, we'll say 24.
24 people?
Yep.
Holy shit. All right.
Some seem to be families. Some seem to be, just single, by a couple of people gathering around that may have known each other in the town, and they're just very much scared, hiding behind these sarcophaguses.
Guys, I found some people here.
What the hell are people doing down here?
My question, so
Velcora hears you
Yes.
say people, and rushes up, and she goes, "This must be where everybody's hiding. Oh, thank God!" And then she darts down and is looking for friends or somebody.
all right, so I don't know who's next to me, but there's two things I question. A, if they didn't know how to get down here, like Asmodeus just did with that little puzzle thing he just did to get down here into the catacomb. So that's the only way they would be able to know how to get down, or they found another way in. Because nobody would survive if there's no possible airflow how to get out of here. So
yeah, I want to
I don't
follow.
know how-
I want to follow
yeah, like
Falcora and make sure
I don't think
something
we should.
seems fishy. Yeah,
It's a little fishy.
yeah, but she already darted out over there, so we gotta follow her. Make sure she's okay.
Which way she go? She go up or she go right?
You saw her go up and then turn right over here.
Okay.
All right, yeah, let's go turn the corner.
I want to approach the people
Okay.
and tell them that I am their savior, Soul
Oh my
Whisperer.
god.
I'm here to rescue them
Fair enough. I can,
against the evil.
would it be easier if I brought in some random NPC people in here for you,
Eh.
or?
Up to you. I don't really
Whatever,
care.
you don't have to. It's fine.
Right. So sure enough, you're right there. And what do you say to these people?
Hello, you underground folk. My name is Soul Whisperer, And I am the savior, destined to come and save you all from the evil that haunts these catacombs. Fret not, for the evil will be vanquished, and you will have me to thank for it, and my compatriots.
Now, are you trying to deceive them in this, or are you trying to intimidate, or are you genuinely
What?
trying to like
Deceive.
inspire them?
Deceive. I would never deceive them. I would never. I'll roll deception just to appease you, though.
Which means he wanted to deceive the whole time.
You wanted to deceive? Okay, give me a
Oh.
deception check, please.
17.
17. Okay. Sure enough.
Consider them stupid.
It wasn't overly high because these are just normal common folk. They kind of they don't look as scared anymore, and they kind of wipe away the tears from their eyes as they were
my God.
petrified, and they start moving closer to you guys.
I see a crying child, and I wipe away their tear with my magic hand.
It goes,
Jesus
ugh, slimy.
And I ignore it.
So I guess I walked by one of these people and asked them how they got down here.
That would be Feria. Feria got us down here.
And who's Feria?
Ooh, yeah.
Please send your champion Feria to the champion Soul Whisperer. We must discuss.
Feria was she was an acolyte for High Hall. She helped us come down here.
Where's this Feria?
She should be in the middle.
Okay. We will have a word with this Feria. Come, my compatriots.
And then I lead to the middle.
I was following what's her face.
Okay. So you by now, if you followed her, you
Yeah.
by now would see that Feria is in front of you, and
Oh,
she's holding a book in front of her, and just having a little quiet conversation with Velcora.
oh. What's her name again? Valcora?
Velcora, yeah.
Valcora, are you okay? You ran off so quickly.
Yes, I'm fine. This is Feria Jinx. She's an acolyte of High Hall. She got all these people down here. I thought everybody would be dead, but she knows this building in and out.
Hello, Feria. My name is Vanamir. Me and my accomplices have escorted. I forget her name again.
Valcora.
Valcora. We have escorted her here and have saved her.
Well, I appreciate you saving Velcora. She's a very good friend of mine, and I appreciate it.
It was our pleasure. She helped us out quite a bit as well. I'm happy to see that you and all of these people made it down safely. What's the plan?
As you say, all of these people, you see more come out from the catacombs, and now it's about 100 people that are down here in this massive main. This is what you determine now is that this is like the main crypt area.
What's the plan from here? Was it to just bunker down?
For now, yes. The plan was to bunker down until until it was better outside, but I don't know if it ever will be.
Oh, it will be.
Can I approach? Can I approach now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Feria, fret not. For it is now Soul Whisperer and his compatriots. We will come and we will destroy the evil, so that you all may live a normal life once again.
Well, I appreciate that. We all the cathedral priests dead, and no one of higher authority for the cathedral upstairs. I fear I'm the only one left.
You did a great job. I can leave it to us. Where is the evil? Is it still outside? Is there any down here? Any ways that we could get to said evil?
I haven't seen much evil down here. That's why we came down here. We haven't checked out everything, every little nook and cranny, but in this area, we've been able to hunker down, and aside from the every once in a while hearing skittering, that's about it.
I have a few questions for you, all right? Bear with me. One, how did you guys get down here?
The panel upstairs.
Okay, that's how we got here too. Good. Two, how long have you been down here?
I don't know, hours, maybe a day or two.
Oof. And three, do you guys have a stock of food that you can supply with your people?
Some of us do go out from time to time and try and scourge around food, yes. From the town that's still left over, that hasn't rotted or been taken.
Okay, good. Seems like you guys have a nice little system going on here. From what I understand, the demons don't know much about this place's existence, so we're going to keep it that way. But we will vanquish the evil, and you'll have your town back in no time. You have my word, as Sean whispered, sword of death and destruction.
As you say sword of death and destruction, her eyes go wide, and now she's seemingly like a little caught off guard by that statement.
Of demons, of course.
Fine. As you say that, you see also the book in her hand. A magical quill just comes to fruition above it, and seems to be writing something inside the book.
Oh, what is happening over there with that magical quill?
This is the Tome of the Creed Resolute. It's what we use here in El Terrell when all of our guards swear to defend us. It's filled with all their signatures, and since you said you were going to help us, the book kind of has a mind of its own and wrote your name in there.
That's fantastic. At least you know I'll always be there for you. Now, come compatriots, let's find someplace where we could go to slay the demons.
The demons.
If you all would like, you could rest here too with us. You guys do look a little beaten and worn. Don't know.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys would like to.
I'm sorry, I
rest.
just got back. I'm guessing we just met Farah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for your concern, Faria, but justice never sleeps. We must go now. I come back though for a nice rest soon.
So Whisper, we don't know where is.
What is?
Where we're going is. She might be able to point us in the right way. We kind of just can't leave. We don't know how to get out of here.
We did have one that has not come back for quite some time. He was the Grand Duke. He took a couple of guards with us to go to the cemetery to try and investigate why there was so many undead and other things over there. He thought that there might be a holy relic that might save us and help us rid the area. There was that. That's the only thing that I could. Otherwise, the only way out of here, other than the panel, is over here. And she turns around to these two fountains behind you. And as she does it, you see her press in one of the stones that are adorning the side of it. And the fountain moves a little bit, and you can see straight down into what would be the ground of Avernus. It's about you're about 300 feet in the air still. Because remember, El Terrell is being brought down to Avernus, so you are still high up in the air, but you can look through this hole and see the ground of Avernus below you.
Okay.
Nice.
She goes, obviously that's why we have not gone through the hole, because none of us can fly, and none of us can have the magical capability of getting everybody down there safely.
What did you guess? It? We have a bird man with us in our party who can't fly.
Carry one by one, and I don't know if we would want to go down there. It looks very bad down there.
I'm not the biggest fan of going down there. I'm not going to bring these people down there.
Well, how about we go down there and scout a little bit, see how it is, and then we can see.
You can certainly try. Absolutely.
We'll
Uh,
scout it out.
Favor?
I mean, right now, Ragnar is the only one that can fly, correct?
Yeah. But, if he carries Vandermeer, that's 2 birds, 1 stone, because I'm in the sheath.
I mean, the thing is, though, right, is the guy, the Duke, went in search of a holy relic. That could also be a timepiece.
Oh.
So we may want. I mean, we may want to go try to find these timepieces. There's a bunch of them
Question:
out there.
how far is this cemetery from here?
Not far. It's actually right outside, around about 2 blocks down the corner.
Look at
Oh,
that.
let's go there.
Let's check it out.
Good call,
Thank-
guys.
Thank you, Farah. We appreciate that.
I
What's your name?
appreciate you hopefully bringing back the Grand Duke to us.
Of course,
Don't you worry.
we won't let you
We will.
down.
We will not let you down. You have my word. As Soul Whisperer, sword of death and destruction of demons.
I'm fucking done.
Okay.
I'll give you this, Soul Whisperer. You're nothing but consistent. I'll give you that.
My offer still, as you guys are starting to walk away and make yourselves back towards the panel, Feria says to you, my offer still stands. If any of you need to rest, please, by all means, do so.
Oh yes, let's take a rest. I do have.
Short rest.
Yes, please. I could use some. My feet tire.
I can brush up on my demon slaying skills while you all rest.
So what are we doing? A short rest?
Yeah.
That is
Before
up to you. If you want short, if you want
Before I
long.
take the short rest,
Mhm.
so this is gonna be kind of weird. So maybe to help me attune, I'm gonna say the prayer to Torn and then meditate
Fair enough. Okay.
before the short rest.
Alright, I'm gonna short rest.
I'm gonna come.
And I will message you right now exactly what it does. Short rest is 2 hours for everybody. That doesn't.
That was quick.
Wait, how many hit die do I hit? Short rest.
So it says it there. You actually click on one of the squares, and it comes up with the dice that you need to roll. So you just click on that button, it'll roll the dice for you and add it.
Do I hit all 5 squares or just
No,
one?
no, you
If
only
you
do
want.
one.
No, you can do as
Oh.
many as you want because.
And you
Yes,
per
you
short
can.
rest.
Yes. Well, no, not per. You do that until like you're. So say for instance you take another short rest, you'll be down 2 or 3, however many you used, right?
Gotcha. Yes,
Until you long rest again, and then you'll get them all back.
gotcha. Well, that's perfect. I didn't know that, but yeah, cool.
No, I short rested. I don't get any spells
Ah.
for short rest. Only if I use that Arcana tradition.
You got it all, Moose?
Yeah.
I don't get any spell slots back for short rest, right? Only if I use Arcane Recovery.
Yes, only if you use Arcane Recovery, I believe, as a sorcerer, correct? Yeah.
Yes, I already used it in a previous short rest, so.
Yeah. So it's unfortunate. That's why sometimes it's better to take a long, but if you guys want short, I'm not stopping you.
If you need to take a long, then let's take a long.
I mean, I would like to reset some spell slots.
I think that's fair.
Let's do it. Let's do a long rest.
All right.
Long rest it is.
Okay?
Yeah.
So
How long is a long rest?
a long,
8 hours.
A long rest is 6 to 8 hours, essentially. With that, I'm gonna call for some rolls as well for somebody at some point is up for 2 hours and watching and keeping watch of everybody kind of deal. If none of you want to do that, then that's fine as well.
I mean, I only have to meditate for 2 hours. I don't have to meditate long. Then I'm good to go.
Okay.
So I could take first watch. So I actually have to rest.
And Soul Whisperer, what was it that you wanted to do while everybody was resting?
To do kung fu fighting.
Jeek.
His slices were fast as lightning.
Jake, you there?
Damn, we
Oh, you
lost
step
him.
away.
I don't know. Did we
Do,
lose him?
do.
Okay.
Where the fuck did Jay go?
So we can always backtrack on that as to what he wanted to do while everybody's sleeping. But since Thorin is taking the first watch, I would need a perception check, please, from you.
Sure. Oh my god, my rolls are shit. I got a 9.
9, just the normal skittering that you've grown accustomed to. It sounds like it's coming from, you can't really tell, but it sounds like it's more along the areas that you have not explored, compared to what seems like this crypt that you're in right now, this main crypt area. It seems due to the amount of people here that there's not much skittering. You hear like faint conversations happening between all the common folk that are here and all the townsfolk that have taken respite underneath the cathedral here. You don't really pick up on anything. You hear a couple of them saying like, who are these new people? Are they here to help us? What's going on? I trust in Feria. That's about all you can get off of a 9.
Okay.
Back, by the way, sorry.
No, it's alright. So we just had, or I don't know if you had your headset on and could hear.
No.
Thorin rolled to keep watch the first night, or for the first part. What is it that you wanted to do while everybody was resting, or are you resting as well?
I'm just I go off into a secluded corner and I kind of just practice my stabbing.
Okay. Easy enough. Is there any direction specifically you would like to go in, or no?
Just like a corner where I will not hurt anyone.
Okay. So that would probably be in between these two over here. And sure enough, it's just you're up in the air and you're swinging and stabbing and slicing at the stone pillar right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Who is taking second watch? It's going to be 3 watches, so
I'll take the second watch.
okay. Give me a perception check, please.
I need to order this.
But there's so many people here, though.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. With that high of a roll, you do hear skittering and clanking and grunting coming from, it sounds like from where you're standing right now. It sounds like it's coming from back over by the stairs you came down from the panel, and it sounds like it's happening a little bit further back than that. That's all you gather, but you do hear that. It doesn't sound like it's coming closer to you, but you do hear kind of footsteps and skittering and, grunting happening in that general direction. But it doesn't sound like it's coming closer to you. You just hear it faintly in the distance.
Okay. I mean, if everybody else needs the long rest, I'm guessing I was able to at least do 2 hours of meditation,
Yes.
so I could just stay up for the third one too. It's all good by me if everybody else needs to reset things.
Sure.
If they need the longer rest.
So who would like to make the third watch?
I can do it.
Okay. Since Ragnar is staying up with you, you can roll this one with advantage, please.
Oh, you got it.
Well, first, can I tell Soul Whisperer what I heard before?
Yeah, if there's any conversations that you guys would have liked to have had as you're bedding down, or going to bed, or in between the watches, absolutely, please feel free to roleplay that.
Soul Whisperer, since you're over here now, by us, while you were over there practicing your moves for demon slaying, I definitely heard heavy grunts and like chain lake noises back beyond where we came down. So the other direction from the stairs. We gotta go back towards the other hallway.
It's okay. Fear not, Birdman. For any danger, I will vanquish thee.
I have full confidence.
Good.
I will say I did roll with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a nat 20.
A nat 20. Okay.
Nat 20.
So a little time goes by. I'll say about an hour goes by, right? You and Ragnar had that conversation. You were intently, kind of, making like a little circle around your group of people as everybody was sleeping and passed out.
I'm taking the job tonight very seriously, by the way.
Yes, you're you're making a circle around them, kind of makeshift protecting them.
From the sea bear.
Yeah, from these common people or whatever. And sure enough, as that hour comes to pass, finally you do hear. Which way is it? Where are they? And it's very faint and echoey, but it sounds like, as Ragnar had said, in the direction that you came from.
I want to.
About now, everybody else is starting to wake up now as well too.
All right.
Okay, I approach them. I move towards the voice.
The boys.
You're going towards the noises?
Yes,
Okay.
No.
I am.
Okay.
I was gonna bring everybody in kind of for like a team meeting real quick.
Which
Oh, but everyone's waking up.
Yeah, but they don't know what we heard. You're just going towards something and they don't know what it is. They were asleep.
You can bring them up to speed. He can do what he wants. Which direction? Are you going the same direction you came in, or are you going the opposite direction that you have not come from yet?
Me or Frank?
You, Jake.
Wherever the noise is coming from.
They were coming from back towards behind, the staircase that you descended.
Then yeah, there.
Okay, but which way are you making your way to it, is what I'm asking. The way you
Okay.
didn't come from, or...
Because there's two entrances to the room and two ways to the stairs.
Can I do a perception check to kind of tell which direction they're in? Or I guess I don't know.
Sure. You got a nat 20, so you would know. You don't even have to roll for it because of your nat 20 before. On your thing, it sounds like it's coming from the room that was next to the the throne room.
All right, I make my way there, cautiously but heroically.
Okay. Give me a stealth check. Because you rolled a nat 20, I'm gonna give you advantage as well.
Okay.
All right.
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Okay.
Wait, no, hold on. I'm sorry. I got 22.
22. Okay. So with that, stealthily, you're almost certain, because you're kind of gliding along the floor, that you are not heard. As you approach this room, you don't necessarily... It's not lit like the other rooms are, so it's very dark in here. Is there... I'm going to ask for a perception check or an investigation check. Your choice.
You got it.
As Soul Whisperer is doing that, as Thorin and
Vanamir.
Vanamir are getting up, I want to whisper so I don't let anybody else know that's down here, any of the commoners. So while you guys were asleep, Soul Whisper and I heard a grunting noise and chain noise in the direction of which we came. So there's definitely something down here. Soul Whisper already took off to investigate it. I think we need to follow it.
I got a dirty 20, by the way.
Dirty 20. Okay. So with that, it's really dark in this room, unlike all the other rooms that you have, seen already. So in this room, what you can see with that dirty 20 is, because it's so dark in here, you do see that there are bones and skulls just kind of overturned and strewn about. It looks like somebody was looking for something in here.
And there's no sign of anyone being there currently?
There's no sign of anybody in there currently. You do see like kind of like the bone dusty kind of area over by one of like maybe like the lighter areas where light is being drawn in from the sides, that there seems to be a set of footprints that look newer. That stand out to you, but nobody currently in there.
Can I investigate said footprints?
Sure. Give me an investigation check. Are you guys making your way?
I got a nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay. These footprints look to be humanoid, and they are newer. They have been maybe within the past 35, 40 minutes. Seem to have been placed here.
Where they seem to lead?
Outside of this room and back towards the back of the catacombs.
Like, where we just were?
No, the other way.
Oh, okay, then I will follow said footprints.
We're gonna start. Well, I'm gonna start. I told them. I guess we're all just gonna start going in that direction. Also, obviously not
Definitely.
up to Soul Whisper, but definitely, yeah.
Okay.
Really?
So, we'll say for the sake of brevity and all things like that, you guys had that conversation. He, looked around in there. It's about the time that Soul Whisperer walks out or floats out of that room that you guys catch up to him.
So,
You find anything interesting?
I gesture with my mage hand. I do like the quiet finger, like, like shh. And then I like kind of like gesture.
Make mage lips.
Yeah, I make mage lips. And,
Oh, God.
yeah, and then I gesture that their foot, like, there's to go like down the hallway. You know what I mean? I go like, I like the military people through the two fingers, like, you know what I mean?
Gotcha. Yep. I get it.
Okay, we'll follow you.
Give him a thumbs up.
All right. You guys are making your way down this hallway.
Downtown. I'm sorry, that was too.
All right. So you come to. Oh God! I just moved.
I just saw me like appear somewhere else.
Mhm. Oh God! What the hell is the button to redo and not undo?
Oh.
There we go. Okay, there we go. Sorry
So
about that.
really quick, I kind of got an idea. Maybe we should split up.
Okay,
just
so
in
then
case.
you would have said that back here.
Yeah.
Or up here, right? Because this is kind of where it splits off of.
Yeah, I guess we wouldn't know. Okay, yeah.
Oh, there's a door.
There is a door.
Hold the door.
Hold the door.
So, maybe we won't split up. I don't know. That's fine.
Yeah, I think we're fine together.
Yeah. I just don't want them to, like, the people that I'm tracking, like, go around. But then again, we wouldn't know the layout of this place anyway.
Yeah, no, it's not like
I'm
we have
just-
a map.
Yeah.
Okay. So, which direction would you guys like to go? Right, left?
Do we see any footprints indicating which way?
They look. It looks like he tried. Give me a. Whoever would like to look, give me a perception or an investigation check, please.
Ooh, 17 perception.
17. Okay.
38. No, let me stop.
Yeah, I got a very weak perception check this time.
Okay. With Ragnar's high roll, you see that it looks like whoever, these footprints are coming from. It looks like at one point they go to the right, at one point they go to the left. You can't really make out as to which set of footprints are newer, because it looks like whoever this person is took great care at this point to cover their tracks.
Could I try to sniff it out, like with a sense?
That would be another perception roll. Please.
11.
11? I mean, it just smells like dirty and moldy and dry down here. That's all you gather.
Wait, was that perception check for him or for everyone?
He was the only. You rolled low.
Okay, that was the second one. Okay, never mind.
That was the second one.
So.
Alright, well, this is a little bit of a conundrum. I mean, do we want to split up at this point?
I don't think it's a good idea to split up.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I don't know what type of evil lurks down here.
So are we going left or are we going right? I'll let Soul Whisper take the point on. Let's let Soul Whisper take the point.
I sense evil to the right.
All right, we're going right.
Okay. To the right.
Yep.
Okay.
Take it back now, y'all.
Cha-cha real smooth.
One hopper is on.
Turn it out.
Okay. So as you step over a little bit to the right, you see that there is like a closed kind of door in front of you, and a little bit more off to the right, you do see that there is a couple of stairs that lead up to like another kind of mausoleum kind of area where there would be another, what you gather would be like another tomb.
We do a perception check.
Sure. What are you trying to look for?
A hint of evil.
Okay. Go ahead, give me a perception check.
Yes, I'm doing the math.
Damn math.
I rolled a 9.
9.
Yes.
Okay. You don't smell or you don't really sense any evil around. It looks like these doors have not been opened in quite some time. You do sense that. That's about all you get with a 9. Sorry.
That's fine. Anyone else want to try? Looking around.
Well, that was really cool.
What's everybody else doing?
I'll do a perception check. I want to look around.
Okay.
Kind
Go right
of
ahead.
see if I catch anything.
Sure, go right ahead.
18.
18. Okay. So,
That a baby.
what you gather here is that there are a set of footprints from before that lead up these stairs. Up these stairs of like it's like a recessed mausoleum is the best way I could say it. It's almost like the stairs you went up where you found the tomb earlier, except these ones are kind of in the back and just like off to the side, as opposed to that one that was kind of central in the catacombs. But you do see a set of footprints going up that, and you gather, looking at this door in front of you, that that door has not been opened in seemingly years.
Gotcha.
What would you guys like to do?
I'm sorry, I kind of brain farted for a second. Did you say? So when you're talking about the doors, you're not talking about these double doors Dylan's looking at, right? You're talking about that room over to the side.
No, the double doors that Dylan was looking at. Yes.
Oh, that okay.
Those don't look to be open. The stairs have like a set of footprints like leading up them.
It's a ghost.
I say we follow the footprints.
We definitely follow the footprints.
We're gonna have to follow the footprints.
We ain't no bitches.
I'm not gonna open the door.
It looks.
Well, isn't it going up to the door?
No. It's going up like over here.
I mean, we could try to open the door.
Or should we follow the footprints first?
Let's follow the footprints first.
He could get away.
Okay.
I had
let's
you
go
standing on him for a second. It was pretty funny.
get...
Or they. I don't know. It could be a girl or
It.
I don't
It
know.
could be a chair.
It could be a chair. Some type of
You don't know.
inanimate object. We don't. You're right.
You don't know what it identifies as.
Well, you're right. This is very true.
Okay.
All right, I'm following the footprints. My interest is piqued. I'm following the footprints.
Who? I'm gonna ask honestly. Who would be the first person up there?
Well, I'm the one that saw the footprints. I'll be the first one up there.
Okay. Can you give me a D6? Just a straight D6 roll.
2.
Not 80 more people.
No, not 80 more people. No.
Thank God.
What you do see as you come up here on these stairs, you see it is. I didn't put a tomb in here because the constraints. But there is another tomb here, and it looks like there were people who were hiding back here that maybe branched off and didn't make it with Feria that may have knew this area, and there are 3 bodies mangled just in the corner underneath, like they were like the other people were hiding near the tombs and the sarcophaguses over in the main crypt. And then you just see 3 mangled bodies kind of in the corner next to this tomb.
What could have done this?
Could I make like a, and this is gonna be weird. Well, maybe I don't even know the bodies are there yet, so I'll let Vandermeer tell us that there's 3 bodies first.
There's 3 bodies.
All right, now.
What? 30 buttons?
Could I do like a medicine check to see like how long ago like these people died or how fresh the bodies are?
Sure. Go right ahead and give me a medicine check.
16.
16.
Oh.
They look to have died within the past 24 hours.
Yeah, there's definitely somebody or something.
I think it's behind that
So
door.
I shouldn't say that. Do I see like any cuts or abrasions, or it just looks like all
They're mangled, like torn to shreds, just twisted, and you can't really tell exactly what did this. But it's just the 3 bodies are torn to the point where you might not even be able to tell,
who they are.
Yeah, who they are.
All right, this happened very recently, like within the last 24 hours. So there's somebody or something down here that's either thinking somebody had something or just maybe a demon from hell that's looking to just kill people. But we're definitely not the only ones down here, us and that group of people.
Do you think we should go back and check on the group of people?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I think we should haul ass and go check.
Agreed.
So you guys are all, or at least Soul Whisperer and Thorin, you're moving back towards Feria and all them?
Be mad dash.
Back.
Yeah,
We going too? What the hell? You're just gonna leave us? No.
Okay.
I have a genius idea actually.
Okay.
I want to stay on the caboose, use
Okay.
my magic hand to add a layer of sticky goo on the floor
Okay.
where we've been. Like a slug.
Do you need a... Is that like something that you need to roll for in your character sheet or no?
No, not that I know of. It's just a magic attack.
Okay.
I haven't taken some. It's like an action.
Okay. So easy enough. We'll say every like 30 feet or so you leave behind a little like
Goop.
little goop puddle that if anybody were to chase you, they may either get stuck or slip on.
No, I was thinking more like dragging my arm so
Okay.
that I can just like leave a trail in a way, so that if
Like
if
breadcrumbs?
someone steps, so if people step on them, we could see.
Oh, like footprints. We can see
Yeah.
footprints.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Easy enough to do.
Very nice.
Glorp. Glorp.
So you guys have, with doing that, you guys have hightailed it back to Feria. And what would you like to do here?
And they're fine?
Everybody here seems to be fine. Yeah, there's nothing out of the ordinary going on over here. That, you know, they're all just kind of still scattered around the sarcophagi, and you know, still some are a little terrified more than others, but nothing seems to be out of the ordinary for them that you've seen so far.
We should let Farah know.
Yeah.
Or-
I also
And-
want to check how high we are still, see how much closer we are to the ground.
Okay. Sure enough, the hole is still open. You gather that they open this every once in a while just to get some air in here, kind of deal. Even though it's that strong sulfur, nasty smell of hell. You look down and you haven't moved much. Let's see how. You've moved about another 60 feet or so, so you're still about 240 feet in the air. But El Terrell is getting closer to hell.
Okay. I'm good. Yeah, I guess somebody's
Frank?
talking to Farah. Yeah, somebody's
Yeah.
talking to Farah. All right.
Alright. We approach Feria.
You guys ran off. Is everything all right?
Feria, in a very discreet and non-stressful way, we would like you to kind of like gather everyone together and stick together, because we have some concerns. We found a corpse, quite mangled deep in the catacombs. Oh, three, and there was a recent occurrence that happened that mangling. So I would like you to just make sure, Cal has to make sure everyone's accounted for and stick together, and we're going to track down this threat and slay it in one swell swoop.
Foul swoop.
Foul swoop.
Oh,
I said swell.
Swell foop.
Swell swoop. Swell poop.
She chuckles a little bit and says, I appreciate it. I will make sure that we all stay here as we have been, because seemingly here has been fine.
Yes.
We will stay here. We'll also be protected, hopefully, by the fountains. You know, it's hard to see around them, and this being below a church, this is holy water, so if any demon comes in, should be able to work with that.
Very smart indeed. Would you like one of us to stay behind to protect you?
I believe Velcora can handle that.
Good. Okay. Thank you. And Valcora, wherever she is, tell her we say thank you as well.
Welcome. She's just over in the corner.
Thank you. Come, compatriots. We must slay this demon.
Demon.
Okay, so which way are you guys now going? Because if you go the direction you just came from, there is the goop that you'll be leaving footprints in.
No, so what we're gonna do
Mhm.
is, because what I want to do is leave it directly in the middle of the hallway.
Okay, so you're
So
gonna
that-
go on the opposite sides of it. I get you.
Yeah, we're just gonna kind of like,
Mhm.
one leg on one side, one leg on the other. Kind of like walk
Straddle it.
bow-legged.
Yeah.
Straddle
like-
it.
Yeah, straight. Yeah, exactly.
All right, fair enough. You
It
got
might be a little uncomfortable, but it is smart and wise.
For the sake of time, we'll say it's more than easy to do. You
I'll
guys
float
have,
over it.
What's up with that die, bro? Let's go.
you guys have made this trek already a couple of times. It's easy enough to do. Still nothing that you have seen. Oddly, you're also not hearing anything anymore either. Like, not that you're deaf, but you're not hearing any kind of grunting or chains or any kind of physical movement anymore, other than like the normal skittering of rodents and bugs and things of that nature.
All right, so now we got two options: the door, or we go left. Do we want to go left first, or do we want to open the doors first? Or I should say, attempt to open the door.
Let's open the door.
Yeah, let's do the door.
Okay.
Let's go.
See what's behind door number 1.
All right. So, is everybody attempting to do it?
Sure.
Okay. I need a group strength check, please. So everybody roll a strength check for me.
15.
15.
19.
Ooh.
I got a 5.
Yay!
Okay, you guys did well enough. Sure enough, the doors open.
SWAT! Oh, let me stop.
Okay.
We hit it so hard that it closes on us after we open it.
Stop. I'm getting scared.
It's just the easiest way to do it. To delete the door.
Dude, we're that bad.
That's funny. We actually
Fucking yeeted.
Yeeted
okay.
and deleted.
So in here, all you see is that this is kind of like a vault, and it seems to be, you see skeletons and other things of that nature, just bones laying around in here in this tinier room. It seems to be that this was a vault where they held bodies that they were waiting to put into sarcophagi and things of that nature. It's not overly big. It just seems to be like the more or less like the morgue before they put them in, in a tomb.
Alright. I don't think anything or anybody would probably be in here unless it's an undead that just keeps coming back up and down. Do we just want to shut the door?
I'm sorry, what was in there?
Just skeletons and bones. They were bodies waiting to be put in the catacombs. Kind of like the morgue before the body goes to the funeral home and everything.
Yeah, we could
I don't think somebody or something
Just-
would probably be in here.
yeah, we could
think-
close this back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut the sesame.
Yeah, okay, it's shut. It won't let me put it back on there. Whatever.
Uh-oh.
What's uh-oh?
I can't close.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, close.
Alright, I guess we go left now? Like, the other way out of the hallway? Okay, it's not the eating of the chips that's bothering me, it's the curiosity of what kind of chips.
Sorry, it's Doritos.
Hell yeah.
What flavor, Dorito?
Cool Ranch.
That's good shit.
Yeah, that is good shit.
Alright. So yeah, we
Alright.
continue down the other hallway.
Yeah, I think... Nice!
Why won't you let me rotate?
It's alright, James, we get it.
Yeah,
You don't have to go crazy.
Okay. Alright, so you guys are starting to move into here.
We're going on a
I
trip
don't know.
in our favorite catacomb. Going through the hallways. Mystery Inc.
Damn, that was fire.
I try.
Okay. Which way would you guys like to move in here?
I want to continue dragging my hand wherever we've been.
Sure enough, easy to do.
Okay.
Okay, since this isn't overly big, can we see that it opens up on both sides?
Yes. From where you are, you can see that it opens up a little bit, yeah, as you rounded the corner. And you can see standing in front of you, give me a perception check, please.
Okay. Perception. That would be a whopping 6.
6, okay. With that, it seems like this pillar in front of you seems to be some sort of bigger sarcophagi that holds like a couple. You can't really make anything else out, but these two big, for you that can see it in Tailspire, these two big like pillars in the middle here.
Yeah.
They hold, more than just one. But
Okay.
It's sarcophagi. You can't make out exactly how many, but
Multiple.
yeah.
Got it. All right. So I think if we go left or right, both hallways open up into the same room. So I mean, one group could go one way, one group could go the other way. We'll end up in the same room potentially.
What up again?
I mean, well, we're not really splitting up for long. We're just splitting up around this. Part of the catacomb right here, because then it splits and it opens into the same room, into this big room over here.
Yeah, that's how I imagine it. Oh,
We saw that. Right.
it's-
Jake, he's gone. My boy. Oh, right, there he
Okay,
is.
I'm sorry.
so easy enough. You guys round the corner. You're on opposite sides. Now, because this room is a little bit more lit, thanks to like the central candle in the middle there. From what you can see here, these are bigger and more adorned sarcophagi, and they have what seems to be, from what you've gathered in your findings down here and just your talk with Feria before, that these might be tombs that the high priests would have been in, just based off of the regalia and everything that they're wearing. They're dressed in very much priest-like clothing that have the symbol of Torm on it. They have a shield in front of them, and this would be where high priests were laid to rest.
Okay.
And
Are
if
any
you
of
wanna-
them? Can we tell if any of them are open?
Whoever would like to check, please give me a perception or investigation.
I'll roll
Oh, okay.
as well.
I rolled a
I ro-
14.
I rolled a 17.
I rolled a. Where's my perception? I rolled a 16.
Okay. Everybody did well. So
We're the best.
with that, you see across from you, the one on the right-hand side is kind of opened a little bit, like seemingly almost exactly like how it was cracked when Vanamir earlier today tried to open a sarcophagus on his own, and it didn't go. It's just slightly cracked.
All right, so if we got somebody that's, because the bodies were behind a tomb, and if he, she, it, whatever, picked this particular one, there might be something, either a value that this person's looking for inside, or something that he, she, it neat.
Good assumption.
Assumption totally. But it's the only one that we could see that's even remotely opened or touched. Like you told us in the other room, it looked like the bones and everything were tossed around like somebody was looking for something.
Hmm.
So I'm guessing maybe they found it within that particular tomb. Could I walk up to the tomb and try to read potentially if it's a particular high priest or whoever it is? Maybe they had something that could shine some light on why somebody would open it.
Sure. Give me either an Arcana or a History check, please.
12 for history.
So you don't really gather any kind of name from this, as it seems like the wear and tear of time has overcome
Just-
whether the, like the plaque and everything like that was adorned on this piece of the sarcophagi. But what you do see on the etching of the high priest itself is a unique like bracer that is on this priest, kind of like a, what a bracer is. It goes from like your wrist up up to like your elbow. It's like a
Yeah, I
forearm
gotcha.
kind of thing.
Yeah. Am I looking at the body or am I looking at the carving of the
You're looking
tomb
at
it had
you're looking at the carving on the tomb.
of the tomb? Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
And the tomb is, like I said, cracked open just very slightly.
All right, so I can't make out exactly who this is, but he has a very unique bracer on one of his arms. I don't know if it's magical, I don't know if it's valuable, but it's definitely unique because I don't think many high priests would wear something like that.
Okay. Can I
Can I see if it's like magical in some way?
Sure. Give me a Arcana check.
So now I also do want to say, James, I don't know if you noticed, but now that I'm level 5, I'm officially a magic weapon.
Yes. I
So
do know that.
okay, is there a way that I can like use that to my advantage to find out if it's magical in some way, or it's still just like Arcana and that's it?
So with a magical weapon, that just usually adds another number to you hitting. It adds like
Yeah.
one more damage. For the sake of this, since now you're level 5 and a magical thing, and it is something that looks odd, I'll give you advantage on the roll, sure.
I rolled the same thing twice. I got a 16.
16.
Yeah.
Good enough. You see, it's almost like you can detect magic a little bit at times, just based off of the being that you are. With that, nothing happens on the carving of it, but you see like a faint kind of blue aura coming out of the sarcophagus itself. So you would deem that, yes, there is something magical in there.
Yeah, Birdman, good call. There's definitely something magical going on over here. I can feel it in my bones. Or my health.
So Whisper, from were you able to tell if it was good magic, evil magic? Because if it's evil magic, you probably want to shut the tomb.
Yeah, I didn't get that far. I could just I barely. I'm gonna tell you right now, I barely even felt magic there. But there is a hint. That's all I know.
Thorin, would you like to, being a guy that knows magic? Want to take a look at this?
Yeah, I could roll. What does give it the?
I'll give you advantage as well, since you're magical and you would know things of these nature.
All right, the highest.
Oh, thank God.
the
Is what?
highest was a 7. The higher roll was a 17.
17? Okay. So once again, just like Soul Whisperer did, you see just like a faint blue aura coming out of the sarcophagus, and with that little bit better of a roll, like slightly better, you can see that it's in the shape of the bracer that is on or carved into that carving of the sarcophagus.
Okay. So I can't tell if it's good or bad juju, but what I can tell is that it is indeed in the shape of the bracer.
If I take my headband off my neck and bring it towards the bracer, would there be a reaction?
You can certainly try.
What would that be? Like, what kind of check? Arcana, I guess?
Yeah, that would be an Arcana check.
Crit fail.
Crit fail.
Yeah.
Nothing. There's no any kind of sense. All you gather is from what you can gather from your friends have told you so far, but nothing seems to happen.
All right, I'll put the band back on.
I say we open it.
All right, so you guys could open it. I'm gonna turn around in case this person, whatever, tries to get the jump on us while you're opening said tomb.
Alright. You guys opposed to not opening it?
Now we open it.
Hell yeah. Let's
We
go.
always open tombs out here.
Okay,
Open
so for the people that are going to open it, I need a group strength check, please.
Alright, I got a
I will-
14.
17, baby.
I got. Hey, 15.
I heard a teen in there, so you did good.
15.
Okay.
17.
Okay. Easy enough. You open it, and as you open it, you see inside this sarcophagus there is a mummy.
Whoa! Alive?
A mummy, yes, and it is now approaching towards you.
Is it angry?
It is.
Does it
angry.
look angry?
It does look angry.
I'd like to try to tame it. No, I'm just I'm just kidding.
I was
Damn
about
it.
to say.
I would like a pet mummy.
Does it have eyeballs?
His
Give me
eyeballs.
animal handling.
His eyeballs are covered with the wraps.
Ah,
And you see adorned on him, you see kind of a chain that has a yellow gem socketed into it. From what you can gather, this might be the chains you heard rattling earlier. And you do see, not on him, but still it kind of clanks down due to his mangled, like kind of skeleton-y form underneath all of the wraps. The bracer just falls and is now still sitting in the sarcophagus. But he is approaching you and is very angry. But with that, I do need everybody to roll initiative.
you got it.
9.
7.
We're gonna get dicked.
8.
Oh my god.
Yeah, 79.
10.
15.
Ah, you fucker. Are you kidding me, Dylan?
You fucking try hard.
Roll again. Disadvantage.
Whoop, sorry. Can we roll again with disadvantage?
No. Alright, so we got 15 for Vanamir. We got 9 for... Who had 9? I'm sorry.
I did.
Jake, you had 7?
I think so.
I also had 7.
Oh, so then you had 8.
Oh, I had 8. Yep.
We're all ass.
Sorry, my pen stopped working.
Okay, bro. I don't remember. I don't remember what I rolled.
Okay. Okay, so he got a 16, so he's going to go first.
What a dick.
I'll roll at
Oh.
I'll roll at disadvantage because you caught him by surprise. How about that?
I have one question. Do I hear this happening, or am I still turned around? And I
You are
have no
still-
idea.
You're still turned around, but you can hear like the chains rattling and like the groaning of a mummy coming, or the groaning of something coming out.
Okay.
All right, I rolled with disadvantage because you caught him by surprise as he was sleeping. He's got an 11. So first will be Vanamir. Then it'll be the mummy. Then it'll be Ragnar, Soul Whisperer.
Woo.
Okay, so Ragnar. Okay. Vanamir, you are up first. What would you like to do?
Let me see. And it's just the mummy?
It's just the mummy. Yep.
And he's angry, right? We know he's angry.
He's angry, and now, as you can see, as he's approaching closer, you can see that on the end of his hands and at the end of his wraps, there's blood and like pieces of clothing similar to the clothing that the bodies you had found were wearing.
Understood.
Oh my god.
Then I will move in to hit him with the 2-piece.
Go ahead, roll the hit, please.
25.
25 hits.
So now I don't know how this works, right? But it says, well, I can attack twice
Yes.
whenever I take an attack action.
Yes.
So do I have to roll again to attack, or
Yeah,
is it
you would have
like-
to roll again to attack. Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'll do the damage first.
Okay.
It's 4.
4. Okay. Easy enough.
And then I will roll to attack again.
Okay, go right ahead.
11?
11 to hit.
Yeah.
That hits.
Awesome.
He's a mummy. He's not over. He's not. There's no armor on him. He's just covered in wraps. He's not
That
overly
makes
hard to hit.
9.
9 damage. Nice.
And then I'll use my bonus action to attack.
Fair enough. Go right ahead.
24.
Hits.
I'm gonna use one of my superiority die.
Okay.
To do a menacing attack.
Okay. I gotta make a save on that.
Yeah. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. What's the DC on it?
14.
14. Got an 11, so he fails.
Oh, baby. So, it's frightened of me until the end of my next turn. So he's terrified.
A scary boy.
So he's got to move away from you, correct?
Yeah.
And the way you're positioned, you are closest, so he's got to start moving away from you, yeah.
So real quick, I didn't do damage either for that one.
Okay, yeah.
For my bonus
Right.
attack.
So go ahead and roll damage, because you did hit.
Yeah, so that's 5, and then the superiority die, which is a D8. So 5 and 6, so 11.
All right. Sure enough, you just carve through him. You just, you're 3 quick, succinct strikes just slashing at this mummy, and you see as the wraps come undone a little bit, and you see just inside just pieces of skeleton and just nasty rotted like insides and intestines, some that are preserved and some that have rotted to just like this deep dark black disgusting, sludgy-looking color.
Yuck.
Yeah.
And then that is the end of your turn, I believe, right?
That's all that I can do.
Alright, so at the start of his next turn, it's the mummy. And because he's frightened of you, he has to, I believe it's move 30 feet, right?
I don't know. I have to look up what fear does. I don't remember. He's frightened. But it just says on fear it is frightened of you until the end of your next turn. I think they have to move
he's
away
got-
and they can't.
Yeah, he's got disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while you're in the line of sight, and I can't willingly move closer to you.
Mhm.
So he can stay
Okay.
where he is, but he's got disadvantage on all his attacks towards you.
Gotcha.
So right now, you are the one that's closest to it. Even though he is afraid of you, still going to make an attack. He just can't move any closer. How dare you?
Frightened, right? I just want. He can't attack me still, huh? That's
He
crazy.
can, yeah, it's just at disadvantage. So that's going to be a 22 to hit with disadvantage. I rolled a 17 twice.
Oh, so 17 twice that hits.
Yep. So then he's going to hit you. He's gonna hit you for 9 damage plus with 9 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And he's hit you. With that, you see him clench his fist and punch towards you, and as he does, you just get this smell of just like rotting flesh coming towards your face.
Nice.
Yuck.
And then he's gonna hit you for 14 necrotic damage. And then I
Ooh,
also
Necrotic.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Oh, 7.
7.
Yeah.
So until you take a long rest, you are now or the curse is removed. You cannot regain hit points by 14. So that 14 that he took away, it decreases your maximum hit points.
So my maximum is decreased by 14.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And that will end his turn. Yeah, that will end his turn. That brings us to Ragnar.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll turn around.
Okay, I mean that's easy to do. That's not gonna take up.
I guess I'll turn around.
That's not gonna take up movement. And he's only, 15 feet from you. He's not overly far.
Okay. I'm going to. So how far is he up against that wall, or is he further?
He's just like coming out of that sarcophagus. So he's
Alright.
like right there, coming out of there. He's 15 feet away from you.
Are we allowed to move diagonally? I forget.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's still 10 feet, correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is the tile next to him?
5, not 10.
It's 5 feet, right?
Mhm.
This is the tile next to him? Alright, I just want to make sure. Alright.
Mhm.
I'm going to hit him for talons.
Okay, right ahead.
25?
Hits.
And can I do the second attack? Just roll for the second attack now?
Yeah.
Alright. 14.
14 hit. They both hit.
Okay. 9.
Okay.
And 7, so 16 damage altogether.
Yeah, he's looking pretty hurt.
And then I'm going to use Flurry of Blows as my bonus action.
Ahead.
22.
Hits.
With 5 extra damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do that's a reaction. No, I can't do that yet, right?
No.
Okay.
Just used a bonus action. And a reaction would be if he's like moving away from you.
Alright. Yeah, so that's all I could do.
All right. That brings us to Soul Whisperer with Thorin on deck.
If I'm not in Venomir's hand, I want to jump into his hand.
Okay. Easily enough. That's about that'd be 5-10 feet of movement. You're not overly far, so I'm not going to be picky about movement in this little area.
Perfect. I would like to enter my striking stance
Okay.
with Venomir. I have to roll my steel die real quick.
Mhm.
54. That's my action doing that, so I think I'm done.
Okay. No bonus actions, no nothing else.
I don't really have a bonus action, I don't think. But hold on, give me 1 second.
Take your time.
Okay, no, that's it.
Okay. Ends your turn. You are now in striking stance, correct?
Yes.
Thorin, that brings us to you. What would you like to do?
Word. I am going to blast the zombie with my lightning breath. You have to make a dexterity save.
Dexterity save. Fucking. Oh, and he gets disadvantage because Dylan's in fight and he's still frightened.
Yes.
It's gonna be a 14.
Oh, you all right? So you take half of 2d10 damage.
Okay, so go ahead and roll the damage.
So half of 17, and I guess round down.
Yeah.
So 8.
8. Okay.
So he takes 8 lightning damage,
Fair enough.
and that ends my turn.
Right. He's looking extremely hurt. Vanamir, it is now your turn.
Alright, Vanamir, it's fucking go time.
All right, baby.
Here it is.
Murder!
She wrote.
I'm gonna attack.
Right.
Oh!
Hell yeah!
20.
ahead. Dirty or net?
No, not dirty.
I mean, either way, it still hits.
Excuse me.
8.
8 damage?
Yep.
How do you want to do this?
Oh,
Yes!
oh man, how do I want to do this? That's a good question.
Crotch chop the shit out of him after you do it, though.
I want to jump. Is he by a wall?
Yeah. His,
I'm
like,
gonna
he's, like,
jump
coming
off the
out of
wall.
this- Okay.
I'm gonna like run off the wall, do like a cartwheel over him, and while I'm over him, I'm gonna cut his head off.
So you see
And then when I land, I'm gonna catch his head.
So you see as Vanamir is about to go as Vanamir is about to strike this mummy, he somehow dexterously cuts in between the two of you, Ragnar and Thorin, jumps up over the wall, kind of does a cartwheel mid-air, and as you see him do that, you kind of see Jake, you see Soul Whisperer light up a little bit, and time kind of begins to slow down in this little area as Vanamir does this, and as he does, you just see the mummy's head come clean off as Vanamir just lands right back down on his feet, slaying this mummy.
Oh. Woo! I made you look extra cool. Thanks, James.
No problem. Took the striking stance into account.
Guys, we did it.
Yeah.
We're the best. That was awesome.
So you are now out of combat. You have the mummy. I think you said you're still holding his head, so you are holding the mummy's head.
Senpai, come in my ass and call me Obama!
And that is how I get kicked off Twitch.
Right.
Is that what the mummy says to me?
Yes, those were his final words.
Yes.
Someone might ask to call me Obama.
So you have this open sarcophagus in front of you that have the bracers that were seemingly magical, sitting there at the feet of the sarcophagus. These are sarcophaguses that stood up straight. Just so you, I don't know if I said that before or if you got that from this, but they stood up straight. So you
Oh my god, that's crazy. Hold on. It's okay. That's fine. Okay, so they're standing straight up, yeah.
Yeah, standing straight up, and the bracers are in there at the bottom of it, and you have the mummy who had the kind of like necklace kind of chain that had like a yellow gem encrusted in it.
Okay.
What would you guys like to do?
So I noticed they had the gem and also had the bracer. We should probably yoink those.
I agree.
I wonder what the gem does, though.
That was his inspiration for Uncut Gems.
Oh my god.
Yes. Vanomir is now for some reason stuck talking like.
Yeah, I'll talk like that all game.
Yes, bitch.
Yes.
I want to investigate the bracers.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
See if there's anything like written on them or. Again! I've been fucking ass.
Oh, mama.
An 8.
8.
Yeah. With that, you don't really right. It's an 8.
Yeah.
Why does it say Vanomir, not you?
I mean, it's
Oh,
just
there
right
it is.
now.
Oh, there it goes. It was weird. It took a
Yeah,
minute.
I was
on
about to say,
mine.
I
It took-
rolled.
No, it took it. All I had up there was Vanomir's damage and not yours. I was
Oh.
like, oh, what the hell? Okay. With that, you don't really gain anything from it other than these are bracers. You can't
Alright,
really
okay.
see anything from it.
Can I make an investigation check on the bracers?
Sure, go right ahead.
Oh, 22.
22. Okay. You gather from that. You've seen this kind of bracer before. Now that you're holding it up close, you see that this is a bracer of defense. So while wearing these bracers, you get a +2 to your armor class if you're wearing no armor and not using a shield.
Whoa.
Whoa, I may take that. My armor is shit. Oh yeah,
That's a
I'll
big
equip
deal, brother.
that.
So you can go ahead and add bracers of defense into your inventory.
But he can't be wearing armor, correct?
You can't be wearing armor and you can't be using a shield.
Understood.
What was up with that gem? Was there a yellow gemstone?
Gems.
You see as you look down at it, it's yellow and it's kind of just
Right.
just sitting there. It's just a yellow gem that's encrusted in this kind of necklace.
Can I add +2 to my armor class now, or
If you put them on, it should automatically do it.
That's cool.
Let me.
Can I grab the necklace?
Absolutely, you can. Let me
My beautiful gooey hand.
come into your stuff
Oh.
here.
to add it to my equipment? Do I have to add it to my it needs to be attuned apparently.
Yep, so it requires attunement. When you take another rest, as soon as you attune, it should work.
Nice.
Another short rest or long rest. It has to be, you have to be like wearing it for about 2 hours and like, looking at it intricately kind of deal in order to attune to an item.
Yeah, of course. What's the necklace do?
Did anybody roll for it? And if you did, I'm sorry if I didn't hear it.
Jake,
I know.
said
I just picked it up.
You just
What
picked
does
it
it
up.
Yeah.
Give
do
me,
something?
give me an Arcana check.
I got a 15. I
15.
believe. Hold on, let me double check. I think it's 16. Goodness. Where's Arcana? Yeah, 15.
Okay. So with this, with that, it's a good roll. It's a yellow diamond that has a little bit of like elemental energy in it that you can see as you're now inspecting it, kind of like swirling around in it. To use it, you can use it in combat, and you would break the gem open, however, throwing it on the ground, whatever, and it'll summon an earth elemental as if you had the ability to conjure elemental spell. It only has one use, and the gem's magic is lost upon using it.
Question.
That's
I have a slot where I can socket gems
Correct?
into myself. Is there a way I could socket that and utilize it more than once of some way?
No, because once it's used, the gem
Broken, right?
the gem has to break in order for this to come out.
Okay.
But
I put it in-
you can put it in your socket if you would like to. You would just have to take it out of the necklace.
Well, I also do have a spot. I do have holes in myself to put jewelry and stuff, so I could just like put it in my hole.
I hate
That
Well,
was
I'll do that for now. I'll do that for now because I
Gross.
currently have a gem there. It might be like a pain in the ass, so I'll just kind of,
hold on to the necklace for now and not remove it.
yeah, I'll just put it into my little socket thing.
Why you got so many necklaces?
Okay. Easy enough to do. So you now have, you can go ahead and I'll send you the thing so you have it.
Okay.
Make message. And then I will show you what this does for you. That's the earth elemental that'll come out of it. This is that spell, basically, that it only has the one use on it of.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Anything else you guys would like to do?
any more tombs to open?
I do think there's a good place to pause, though.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
yeah, it's already 9:55. That's a good call.
Yeah.
It's getting late,
Yeah, it's getting late.
and we did get through a lot.
I think we did a lot today, actually.
Yeah, that was fun.
All right. Well, thank you guys. I'm glad you had fun. I'm going to end the stream now.
Mhm.
All right.